motivation. Uh, what an interesting word. We're going to play with it in a very different way today. But I'm going to start with this absolutely incredibly motivating in the way that we're playing with today. What an incredibly motivating song this one is. So feel free to sit back, relax, and allow this song to anchor the light more fully in you.
The future's big and bright when I look in your eyes. I see you're so alive, I see you so alive. Don't let your innocence mistake for ignorance. It's all we need tonight. Don't be afraid to let your colors show. They're brighter than diamonds, cause they ain't got soul. Don't be afraid to be just who you are. You don't have to cover up that golden heart, even if you can't see it. Darling, you better believe it. Someday you'll look in the mirror and see your beauty so clear. Cause we're giants made of light, trying to find our way home in the night. Keep forgetting all the time it's on the inside. We're giants made of light. We're giants made of light. We're giants, yeah. We're giants. I wanna hear your voice, I wanna hear it loud. I wanna hear your song, come on and sing it out. Don't worry, it's okay if they don't understand. Don't worry about the world, and don't be afraid to let your colors show. They're brighter than diamonds, cause they ain't got soul. Don't be afraid to be just who you are. You don't have to cover up that golden heart, even if you can't see it. Darling, you better believe it. Someday you'll look in the mirror and see your beauty so clear. Cause we're giants made of light, trying to find our way home in the night. Keep forgetting all the time it's on the inside. We're giants made of light. We're giants made of light. We're giants, yeah. We're giants. So let's stop playing small, cause we're bigger than we know. Find the magic in your heart, find the magic in your soul, even if you can't see it. Darling, you better believe it. Someday you'll look in the mirror and see your beauty so clearly. Cause we're giants made of light, trying to find our way home in the night. Keep forgetting all the
Truly
time it's on.
giants made of light. And we do just awaken fully to that inner experience as we dive in again to play. We have such a beautiful life ahead of us, and we have so many gifts. It can be really fun to think of each new, unique day as a gift. And in my experience, just taking a little bit of time to anchor this beautiful brain, our beautiful consciousness into who we really are inside, in love, in source, so that this gift is much more about the love within rather than really the temporariness of the world around. It's just it's a fun way to play. So again, all that I'm putting on the table, I'm encouraging us all to pick it up, try it on like a coat. If it's working, if you like it, use it. But this is all in service to you creating your own unique sacred morning practice. So motivation. It feels like a very, I don't know, 80s or 90s word to me. Um, so first, what's motivation for you? Uh, these phrases came to me as I was putting this together, moving forward effortlessly, enjoyably, easily, moving on what matters most, but just take a small moment. Like when you think about motivation, what's that for you? Could be helpful just to have a clear intention for that as we dive in. So today as a group, we're going to look at how to allow source, to allow soul to move us forward today. And I love that the lyrics of that song really are such in alignment with that. It's on the inside. Uh, yeah, it's on the inside, in service to everything around us. So yes, there are lots of things that can motivate our ego: competition, comparison, criticism, materiality, power, so many things. And we can do a lot of good. We can actually live a great life really by motivating that ego, right? If I get that car, then I'll be happy. If I get this money, then I'll feel safe and secure. That actually works quite well. Um, for I experience people that maybe are less awakened, but when we really start to experience who we really are, that stops working as well, in my experience. And so today, anyway, we are here to learn a little more or just to experience more fully. How do we align our ego with that highest good, with our soul? So that's our intention, anyway. I love this quote from Abraham Hicks. Hang with me, it does get a little mental as we unpack some of these things, but we're looking at inside out motivation here. And this is really the experience that we're diving into today. So ordinarily, our egos will fight that our inner experience is enough, right? If something's challenging in the world and we say, oh, just be loving, it's going to go, no, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to fix this, I need to blame you. Initially, our ego doesn't trust this inner experience of spirit. That's why we have to get a new experience, so we will intuitively and practically experience that when we fill ourselves up with the inner experience of what we want, of either the karma or the dharma that we're called into, that we no longer care about the outer experience and we get more of what we want. That's the paradox. And today we really will be leveraging what we dove into in frequency. So I'm kind of going to use that as a springboard and go through this a little more quickly. So I did get a download this morning. I love this. I was up at 5:30 and kind of doing my morning practice, my light, just chanting my tone and listening. And I kind of got this visual of that this process does kind of almost like a vessel unlocks all of the different levels. So we are in alignment and that soul comes all the way down into our ego. That's just my experience. And in this experience, this energy is grounded into our thoughts, into our emotions, into the movement in our body, and also into that ability to have that synchronicity. When we're so lined up, when we're so in the zone, we do see those synchronicities that help us just move forward effortlessly. So I will also say I do this work this more grounding into my spiritual grounding my spiritual into my physical form last in my morning practice. As I shared yesterday, I call in the light, I do my light visualization, I do my meditation, and then I do this more grounded, like, hey, what do I want in the world? Grounding it into my ego at the end of my morning practice. So today we're going to dive into soul-led motivation. And I just can't say this enough. There are so many ways to do this. It was kind of fun for me to hear a friend, Jeffrey Morgan, talk about this almost exact process yesterday in his own words. But this is a beautiful way just to really get our karma and our dharma just into our body in a way that is really motivating. So let's do this. We're here to get a practical experience as succinctly as we can. So I'm going to slow down. I do get excited about these things. So I'm just going to really give myself the time to center, to connect. And I'm asking us all in this moment to ask for the highest good. And this is a very innocent, humble experience for me. We're truly like the beautiful children that we are, just asking that God, that source, that allness that loves us more than we can ever imagine. We're asking for the highest good, the greatest love, the greatest life, greatest experience on this planet. And so continue to do that the way that you do that. How do you open? Ask for the highest good. Just open that channel to that energy within. There may be an aspect of letting go of anything that you've placed in the way, but just let that highest good be received and experienced fully right now. And so now in this beautiful open place, we are going to ask for one experience. We're going to get an experience in our physical body, in our mind, in our emotions, from our soul down into these levels. So as you're just experiencing and allowing the highest good, trust which question you choose to answer right now. The first question is, what do I want more than anything in the world right now? And I will say the days that I'm feeling a little less spiritual, a little less shiny, I go with this question. And when I'm really connected, really just like, I'm a giant of light, it's radiating, it's feeling amazing, I ask this question: what is God's source calling me to experience in my life right now? So we'll have a little bit with one of these questions. So as you're awakening to the answer for you, we'll have a couple of minutes to receive the answer. And again, we just need to relax, let go, just receive whatever pops in first. Alrighty. Because we truly are learning how to go with that beautiful first loving expansive thing that pops in. We're going to run with whatever is present for you right now. And we're going to do the incredibly vulnerable dive into feeling it, experiencing it, imagining it as if it were real right now. Take whatever thing popped into your head and be the 5-year-old that can pretend, that can have that can be that right now. Feel that. And this is a practice that takes time, but once we really learn to just open these levels, it's wild to me how much energy rushes in. Just love and gratitude. So, will you give yourself permission to experience it now? Like a kid, it doesn't matter about the next moment or tomorrow or our life, but like you're just here to pretend and experience, like give yourself the gift of feeling this. And yes, we use our imagination to help anchor it in our body, but then let go of any visual and be aware that it's just a feeling. It's that frequency in all levels of your body, your mind, your emotions, your body is just radiating with this light, with the spirit, with the heart of what this experience really is. And so, as you just continue to let yourself feel it, let yourself vibrate, let yourself feel this so real. And there may be a word or a few words that pop in to help you capture this frequency. They're going to fail, they're going to fall so short. There are no words that can truly describe the frequency of this life for us. But what's the best one or few words or phrase that you have? Just be aware of that. And so just be aware, how motivated do you feel right now? How much energy is there in your body right now? And let's very, very, very bravely let go of the experience that we thought of. Let's completely focus only on frequency, on this feeling. Let's let go, because we're truly not in charge if we receive that or not. Let's let go of that in this moment. And what's one thing that we can do today to support us in feeling this frequency? One thing that might support us show up today, just today, in this energy. One thing. Take your time, let that pop in. Don't think, just receive it. So you can write that one beautiful, expensive thing down if you like. For me, my one thing today is so full, so beautiful that I'm pretty sure I'm going to remember it. And so do just write down whatever else is present, whatever other awareness that you have. So essentially, just those three simple things: asking for the highest good, awakening to one thing. Now, what do we want in the world really serves our karma. They're the experiences we're here to learn from, to grow from. The next question, like, God, what are you asking me to receive, to share? In my experience, that more uh, is an anchoring of our Dharma. There are certain experiences, I believe, that we're here to be in service, to give, to be a being of light on this planet. And in my experience, it's not black and white. There is usually beautiful uh, marriages of both. like our karma. What is it that we really kind of want in this world? A relationship, more money, right? Our human really wants those things, not because it wants it in the world. It actually wants more of the freedom, more of the safety, whatever that is inside. So can we use that question of what do we want to fulfill our karma and get the spirit down into these levels? And what is our dharma? God, why are we on the planet? Like, what is it that you're calling me to receive, to share, to speak, to serve? And can we really get that into all of our levels? So those first three steps are the first three steps of the 5-step spiritual manifestation that we are going to play with in day 16. Most of you know that that's free on my website. Details about that are in the page for today. But I am going to encourage us all to take some time today, whether or not it be now or in a little bit. Truly, what might work for you? That experience might have triggered your own way, your own beautiful play in this. I can't say this enough. Trust yourself. I I held back for so long from really playing more with the spirit, playing more with my life, because I was trying to do my life the way that other people did it. Really trust yourself. You are, you are God in your life. So, completing with this incredible quote from Rumi, let yourself be drawn by the stronger pull of that which you truly love. How do we do that? What a fun play to be in with all of us this morning.